Hey guys! How are we all today? We're about to try something super stupid. So you can only use tier 1 units? No. No, we're not punishing ourselves quite that hard. Hold on. I've got to turn on some mods. Because I had some mods off. Okay. Hey! Okay, so here's my thoughts. So I was watching, oh god, what was it? Oh, I was watching a video on YouTube. Hold on, I'm gonna fix something real quick. I was watching a video on YouTube that was basically a guy playing through the Super Smash Brothers game, the most recent one. And he did Nuzlocke, and I was like, oh, that's kind of a cool idea. Like, adding in a Nuzlocke component to a game. And I was sitting there and I was like, I wonder if I could do that with Total War. So I thought I'd try it. And it sounds stupid, so I figured y'all would like to be along for my journey instead of me just doing it all privately. So the way this is going to work is that this actually kind of works out because there's some stuff I need to look at in the Tehenhuain campaign for my video tomorrow. So we're going to play a Tehenhuain campaign. So for those that don't know what Nuzlocke is, Nuzlocke is a concept in the Pokemon community, which is that whenever you go into a new area, you have to catch the first Pokemon you see, name them with a unique name, and if any of your Pokemon die, they're permanently dead. Like, you're not allowed to resurrect them, you're not allowed to revive them or anything, and you only get, that group. So it makes it actually possible to lose a game. So once you make it all the way, and so once all of your Pokemon die, you lose. So basically, the way you adapt it to a game like this is, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make it where, here are the rules I've been stating on myself to make my life harder. Is that for the Tehenhuain campaign, I'm only allowed to recruit a single Lord from every category. So I can have Tehenhuain, then I can have a single Kroxigor Ancient, a single Red-Crested Skink, a single Slann, and a single Slann. If they die, they're dead. Period. End of story. Even if they have immortal, I'm not allowed to ever use them again. I do have to give them unique names, and if all 5 of them die, then I lose the campaign. It's over. I'm not allowed to continue. A part of me wants to see if I can try and find a way to do it with units as well, but I want to try just this version. So it's really, really dumb, but I thought it was kind of funny, and this is a good chance for me to also play the new beta. I have not played it that much in recent... I played it a little bit ago, but I haven't played it with Tehenhuain, which is probably going to be horrible. So we're going to go ahead... Oh, and to determine what character I get, I'm not even allowed to, pick the Lord I want. So whenever I decide I'm going to get a new Lord, I have to decide what the Lord is going to be before I look at my options, and I have to take the top character. So, if I want a Red-Crested Skink, I have to pick the first one. Or if I use Kroxigor Ancient, I have to pick the first one. I would think in a Tehenhuain campaign, the only exception I would allow myself is if I get enough sacrifices to get the unique Red-Crested Skink, I would get that one. You could do it with Regiments of Renown, that's true. Nuzlocke Blessed Spawnings. But The units are kind of weird, though, because they die anyway. The only one I could see it being on is Regiments of Renown. A single Slann of which lore? A single Slann of whatever lore I pick. But you only get one Slann. We're watching public torture. Alright. And the same is going to go for heroes as well. The same is going to go for heroes. So I'm not allowed to put the immortal trait on any of my heroes. And if I get Lord Kroak and Lord Kroak dies, he's dead. Just to be clear. So without further ado, let's get this party started. Why do they start Tehenhuain with the Saurus building? Hold on, I'm adding that to my list of complaints. Because, so for those unaware, the first episode of the Rant of Sotek comes out tomorrow, and it's about the Lizardmen. And it's just me bitching about everything I hate about the various Lizardmen campaigns. And I just found a new one. Because, why would Tehenhuain start with the Saurus building when he gets punished for recruiting Saurus? I'm adding that to my list. It's so dumb. Okay. But Kroak is already dead? Yes, that is true. By the way, anybody in chat, if y'all could repeat everything I just said about the Nuzlocke thing to other people that join chat, that would save me a lot of breath. Chad, that's true. Yeah, for chat, you would have to change the rules depending on the race. So, like, for High Elves, I would probably say that if you recruited a new character, you would have to pick, like, the first one that is within the influence bracket that you can afford. Or that you want to go for. So basically the Red Skink is an equivalent of a shiny? Yeah, basically. So if Tehenhuain dies, he's permadead. So we're gonna try to avoid that. Let's go mess up some rats. A no skink run? I don't feel like killing myself, thanks. Okay, so for those who have joined, you know what? I'll wait a little bit before I explain it again. I will explain it again, but I'm gonna wait for a bit. That way, when I'm explaining it again, it's more likely to catch people. But welcome to another coronavirus stream. I hope all of you are staying safe wherever it is you may be in these challenging times. Release the snakes! Let's buff our Red-Crested Skinks to give them some armor. We'll load the Bastillodon. Whoops, I was not paying attention to my salamanders, but they're okay. Yeet. How am I liking the new book? Oh yeah, I did get my limited edition Seraphon book. It's amazing. I really, really, really like it. There are definitely some components of it that I think will need to be, there are definitely some parts of it that I'm not, like, super over the moon about, but for the most part, it's a really, really solid book. Daddy needs more snakes. You know, probably the most interesting thing for me personally about the new Seraphon book is that, honestly, basically what they did for the new Seraphon book is they just went back to Warhammer Fantasy and were like, what rules can we just take straight from the Lizardman Warhammer Fantasy book and just slap them into Age of Sigmar? That's literally all they did. Because, like, they brought back the old poison rules, they brought back the old predatory instinct rule, they brought back, they just brought back a ton of stuff, which isn't a bad thing. I honestly think it's a good thing. But I do find it very, very interesting. Oh my gosh, there's actually a lot of people in chat today. Like, for instance, they brought back the old poison rules, right? So, if you are playing with, like, skinks, like chameleon skinks or the Ark of Sotek, so in Warhammer Fantasy, the way poison worked was whenever you would roll a 6 to hit, it would instead deal... Okay, let him go. It would instead just deal a wound. Like, you wouldn't have to roll a wound, right? Why don't I put the rules in the description? That is a brilliant idea. I will do that as soon as this fight ends. But anyway, so like the old poison rules were, okay, you rolled a 6 when rolling to hit, so you just deal an automatic wound. But armor would still, like, protect it, right? In the new Seraphon book, though, they changed it so that it is... now it's if you roll a 6 when rolling to wound, I think. Or I think it actually is still rolling to hit. But it's like if you roll a 6 when rolling to hit or wound... Actually, why don't I just double check since I've got my book right here. See, I know the chameleon skinks have it. And so does the Bastiladon. Oh yeah, okay, a hit roll. So whenever you roll a 6 to hit, you just deal a mortal wound. So you deal an auto wound and then you stop rolling for it, which is pretty incredible. Like, that's actually really strong. Okay, hold on. Let me update my description on YouTube with the rules. That way people can just be like, go look at the rules, dummy. Nuzlocke Rules. Based on the system of Nuzlocke runs from the Pokemon. I will check that in just a moment. Community. I am attempting to recreate it for Total Warhammer by restricting myself as listed below. 1. You only get to use a single Lord of every type available to the faction you're playing. So, for instance, 1 Slann, 1 Oldblood, or actually I'll just, for instance, a single Slann, Oldblood, Red, or Kroxigor Ancient, etc. 2. If a Lord or hero dies, they are permanently... I always forget how to spell permanently. There we go. Dead, regardless if they are technically immortal. So if a legendary Lord dies, they're gone forever. 3. This rule also applies to Regiments of Renown and campaign exclusive units. 4. When recruiting a new Lord or hero, you must take the one that appears at the top of the list. Don't get to pick your favorite trait. Exceptions, though include purchasable lords / heroes like the Tehenhuain Red-Crested Lord through sacrifices, or high elf characters that require high elf characters which have different tiers for the amount of influence. So you'd get the first high elf lord, for instance, at the influence tier you're purchasing. Boom. Okay, that's all of it, right? Just those 4? This includes heroes like Lord Kroak. Okay, save. Alright, that should update now. Hello, Aluya TV and Goatser the Hunter over on Twitch. Thanks for coming by, guys. Oh, and then somebody is trying to support me and keep food on my table. Kira Haas, thanks so much for the $10 tip, my brother. Oh yeah, and if you guys wouldn't mind hitting the like button if you're enjoying yourselves and hanging out here, or hitting the dislike button if you hate me even, I would appreciate the community interaction. Alright, so let's mark for sacrifice. Okay, let's go Route Marcher and Predatory Fighter to start. And then let's chase this Salty Sam and finish him off. More sacrifices. And then let's march back to friendly territory. And I want to get Wisdom's Wild Form, and let's get Wild Heart. And for sacrifices, let's go ahead and pick up the cohort of Sotek. Do I need to perform? Oh, I need to perform 5 sacrifices in this category. Okay, let's get casualty replenishment. Wait, how am I doing on casualties? Oh, we're fine. Give me jungle swarms. Alright. Oh, gosh. So many people chatting today. How's everybody handling quarantine and stuff? ASMR keyboard right here? Dude, one of the things I'm doing, I think the next time I get paid, is changing my keyboard. Because I get so many, like, unpleasant messages from people that are like, why is your keyboard so loud? And it's like, I'm sorry. It's just, I like clicky keyboards, but I need to get a quiet one for when I stream, because it drives some people insane. Can we beat this? Yes. Maybe. Nah, I kind of want more skinks. Let's lure him out. Let's be smart here. Can I? Oh, I can hire skinks. I forgot that they tied it to your starting buildings. Oh, that's so nice, actually. Alright, give me... I don't need the skink structure just yet. So I guess I don't really want public order right now, though. I guess I will take this, just so I can get red-crested skinks. Favorite lore detail from the new Oh, okay. Y'all want to know my favorite thing about the new Seraphon book? So my favorite detail... Ooh, this is... I love the Rite of Sotek. Oh, but that actually brings up another complaint I have about the Lizardmen. Man, I hope y'all are ready for tomorrow's video. I'm going to be doing so much complaining. It's going to be great. I feel like such an asshole saying that. It's what the people want. Remember, Sotek. So, the coolest detail, for me, lore-wise, in the new book, is that there is actually a Slann character from Warhammer Fantasy talked about in the book. So do I want to recruit a skink chief now, or... yeah, I guess we should go ahead and pick up one. We're going to be getting a lot of heroes, though, so I'm not going to bother putting the rule on that. But I will give them unique names, since they're going to die if I don't. Oh, since they're going to die. And part of Nuzlocke is you're supposed to get emotionally attached to things. So I have to give them a unique name. Who is my... Oh, is that how you spell it? It's been a while since I've looked at it. 1 second. I have to... Where's my Lizardman book? I need a reference. I can't remember how to spell his name. 1 sec. Lizardman. No, that's not it. Is this it? Nope, that's Warriors Chaos. Ah, there it is. Ah. Here we go. How do you spell Paquinchi's name? There it is. Poquinichi. Ah. So it's Po... There we go. So this guy was Tehenhuan's standard bearer during the original war against the Skaven. There's your fun fact. Anyway. Oh, Daddy needs red-crested skinks. Daddy needs it. How many more turns? Okay. Give me armor. So yeah, fun fact, so the character who I'm talking about, oh, he ambushed me? What a jackass. The character I'm talking about is actually the Slann Lord in Warhammer Fantasy who moved the continents. So, the one who caused the downfall of the Dwarf Empire on accident, but also blew up the Skaven's Doomsday device, so he saved the world on accident, was Lord Kroak. And Lord Kroak is actually, if you've read the new Seraphon book, there's a super badass subfaction called Kotal's Claw, and the Slann Lord of Kotal's Claw, who is now in like a healing state because his body was heavily damaged by the Skaven of Clan Pestilence. That's the same Lord Kroak from Warhammer Fantasy. Isn't that cool? I thought that was awesome. I got really excited when I saw Lord Kroak is still around. Even though he's, like, basically under respiratory care right now. Description of the troll that Gotrek killed in Carrick 8 Peaks. That troll actually plays a very key role in an upcoming video. So look forward to that. I don't want to spoil it, though. But he's actually a lot more important than you may realize. Ooh, that hurt. Snakes! Get your ass over here. I want you to hide behind the skinks for now. Actually, let's get you in this big patch here. How am I? I'm good. I am not sick. I'm actually doing very well. Both of my parents actually came down with Both of my parents came down with strep throat not too long ago, and I somehow managed to avoid it, which made me very happy. Because strep throat is kind of the worst thing in the universe. Okay, let's get these salamanders in here. Look at all those cowards. Let's make our salamanders a little tougher. Does Quex need an iron lung? Yes, Quex, like, he's still alive because he's basically in pseudo-suspended animation, but he is not in good health. So yes, he does need an iron lung. Which, I know if I ever, like, write some unique lore to my faction, Kodo's Claw, I think, is by far the most exciting of the new sub-factions. Kodo's Claw is, like, super hype. They're really, really fun. Let's bring you this way, actually. I'm gonna buff myself. Mess him up! Have I been blessed by my serpent god? God, I hope so. Not gonna lie, considering the way the world is looking some of these days, I would not turn down a free blessing from a snake god. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be real with you guys. Does not sound like a bad deal. Oop. Alright, we dealt with him. Let's get all of these different Skaven units out of here. And we need to lure these rat ogres to the jungle. Like the actual forest. Good job, good job. How have I not caught this guy? He is so fast. Good job, Sallies. Let's send you after this pack. Well, whatever. He's shattered. I'm not going to keep chasing him. Let's bring y'all out there. Okay, y'all shattered that unit, so report back to the front line. Report to the front line. Good job, Skinks. Way to take him down. Oh, gosh. Let's go this way. Alright, let's have our Skinks start harassing the rat ogres. Bring Tehenhuain out in front. Is that unit off the board yet? Almost. Okay, let's head back to the forest. We do not want to engage those rat ogres in a place where they can actually fight back fair. Oh god! Run away! Let's head back in the forest a bit. Man, I need more skinks over here. I need to get these rat ogres offline. We'll have the Bastillodon kind of hold the main line over here. Let's fall back this way. Good job. Lured them into the forest. That's perfect. So they're going to have all sorts of damage debuffs. Go ahead and give my skinks a damage buff. Stay on that unit. Get your asses over here. Reinforcements! Pop the Plaque of Dominion, which is going to make these units run away. Skink Skirmishers, go after the Rat Ogres. The rest of you help me fight. Okay, let's go in on this Plague Lord. No, do not fight the Plague Monks, just chase the slaves. Pop the snakes. Uh-oh. Okay, they're running. I was like, uh-oh. Chase them. Good job, good job. Get your asses in here. More snakes! Let's go for a big buff. Did not miscast. Awesome. Lucky. Okay, the Bastillon's got that under control. Salamanders, let's get you away from the Plague Monks. Skinks, I want you to pursue those guys. Okay, small skink unit, chase them. The rest of you come to me. Focus on their general. Let's focus these plague monks. Get them out of here. Skinks, let's shut down these Eshin units. Salamanders, what are you doing? Come on, guys. Get out of there. Run. Run away. Run away. Yeah, I'm a little worried about this. More snakes! Okay, let's get their general out of here. Actually, let's bring you in here. Oh my gosh, I've got like a full health unit over here. Do I have any? So any skink units that are just sitting around, we need to tell them to come to us. Good job, guys. Salamanders, let's get y'all out of here. Awesome, we broke them. After them! Okay, I think the Bastillon's got this under control. Doing good, boys. You're doing good. Okay, you guys, let's fight alongside the Salamanders here. Open fire! What's my favorite faction? Lizardmen, by far. I love lizards. Lizards are my boys. My favorite sub-faction is probably the Last Defenders. I like the Cult of Sotek a lot, but I'm unfortunately not a big fan of their color scheme. I just can't. I'm just not a fan of it. I prefer like blue and red lizardmen, not bright green. Alright, now we're just gonna run down as many as we can. That's the next most important stage, is just to kill as many Skaven as possible. They're like an infestation. Oh, we got the Grace here. Nice. What's my second favorite faction? Probably dwarves. I love dwarves. May I ask? Yeah, Gotzer, you can feel free to ask me some lore questions. I'm happy to do that. Is there a lore explanation why elves don't use gunpowder? Elves, yes. Elves basically just find gunpowder to be very messy and very loud. They find it unsuitable to the way that they view warfare. To them, it's too ugly and messy as an appropriate form of fighting. Let's see if we can... Yeah, nice. Good job, Paquinchi. That was beautifully done. Let's go for replenish troops. Tehenhuain leveled up. Give me bigger Flock of Doom and give me Pants Impenetrable Pelt. And let's go punch these Skaven in the face. What rights do I have right now? Okay, I have armor, so I need leadership. My dwarfy beard. I think most dwarves would make fun of me for my beard. Oh yeah, let's get the cohort of Sotek. And let's go ahead and perform the Rite of Sotek, which will give us damage buffs on all of our lizard boys. And let's try and take the Night Forest. And in fact, I could auto-resolve it, but I'm not going to because I feel like if I auto-resolve, it's going to kill my salamanders. And I do want to keep them. Are there common mutations on giants? No. Most giants do not mutate. The only ones that do are the ones that wander too far north and go into the Chaos Wastes. Or ones that are captured by Chaos cults and they purposefully mutate them with, like, Warpstone. Do you think someday we'll have a Warhammer AOS role-playing game? They're already making one. It's coming out this year. It's called Soulbound. And you should go follow the creators on Twitter. Because they put out little sneak peeks and snippets. So, like, most of the playable characters and factions have been revealed. But I'm really, really excited for when that comes out. Even though it's still a little ways away. Alright, let's go have some fun. Have I tried Proving Grounds? That's what I'm playing right now. Which faction is the strongest for the Forces of Order? That depends on how you define strength. The faction that has the best potential of strength is the Empire. The faction that has the largest global empire would be the High Elves. The Order faction that has, like, the most powerful armies, if they were to all have, like, an all-out fight at a moment's notice, would probably be the Lizardmen. The ones with the most secure empire would be the Dwarves. It just depends on how you define that. Okay, we're just gonna send the Bastillodon in. Get in there, you big saucy boy. Let's start fighting. I'm gonna need maximum snakeage. Salamanders. Man, I really wish they would give Salamanders skirmish mode. Such, like, it's a unit that I, like, it really feels like it should have it. Alright, let's chase off these fleeing units. Skinks with shields. Okay, they're doing fine. Good job, good job. Keep it up. Keep it up. Okay, we've almost run off most of those units. Where are my salamanders? They're doing okay. Okay, these guys retreated, so let's go back that way. Let's bring Tehenhuain over here. Drop more snakes. Plaque of Dominion, which is going to lower all their leadership. More snakes! Bring y'all up here, send y'all over there, wait for the volley to start coming in, make myself immune to dying, bring you guys back, send you guys into there. Have Tehenhuain focus on the Warlock Master. Okay, I think we've got him by the balls here. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so the Night Forest is ours. Haven't seen a Who Would Win in a while. Lord Bio, the next Who Would Win comes out next week. I put out an update video on how things on the channel are going. And we're getting back to a pretty interesting schedule here soon. Are Titans the biggest creatures in Warhammer? The Sky Titans? Yes. The Sky Titans are the big bads, if you're looking for pure size. Alright, now, do we... let's sack it. And then we will occupy. Alright. Great, so we have control of the Night Forest, so let's move our skink building over to there. Let's get the growth building going. Rank 5, give me... Bigger Flock of Doom and Evasion. And then give me... stuff's expensive. Yeah, that'll be it. Oh, that's the whole province. That's nice, at least. Have I done all the sacrifices? No, I need one more sacrifice. Okay, let's do the Legion of Chakwa. I'm not going to get them for a bit, but we'll at least hire them. And that gave us even more sacrifices. Oh, but that unlocked the second tier. Nice. Ooh, Pahawk Sentinels would be pretty good. Let's go ahead and grab those. And then we're done with sacrifices for a little bit. Didn't the ogres eat the titans? Yep. What are the rules of this ill-conceived experiment? I'm streaming on YouTube as well as Twitch. And if you're following on YouTube, Jack Tank, you'll find the rules there. But the long story short is basically that if a lord dies, they're dead. Like, period, end of story. Let's go for an Old One monument, I guess. I want him to join this army as my standard bearer. Yeah, basically the rules are you can only recruit one lord of every category, so you can have like one Slann Mage Priest, one Oldblood, one Ancient Kroxigor, one Red-Crested Skink, and if any character dies, regardless if they have the immortal ability or not, so like legendary lords and stuff, once they're dead, they're dead. They're permanently dead. And if you lose every character, then you lose the campaign. Also, any Regiments of Renowns or heroes that die, stay dead permanently. Even your legendary lord, yep. May I link the Cubicle 7? Kiro, you know what? I need more mods, because we're actually running low on them these days, so congrats, you're a mod now. So yes, you can post that link. Also, you have mod duties. Congratulations. I don't know if I'd say that ogres are ants as humans are to ants. To Sky Titans, I think they had a little bit closer of a size war going on there, but they certainly, you know, maybe went up to their ankles. Okay, let's have you lead our shooty boys. Give me sacrifices! What's my opinion on how Creative Assembly? What? Do you mean Games Workshop? Creative Assembly is not in charge of AOS. That's wrong company. I will say I do think the Coalesced were handled really, really well. I love the Coalesced lore. And granted, they're basically just the old Lizardmen. Well, they literally are the old Lizardmen. Just with an excuse to explain how they got implemented. But I really, really like it, and I think they handled it really well. No, get them. Red-Crested Skinks, take out those Globadiers. I do not like Globadiers. Let's actually use Pan's Impenetrable Pelt to give them a speed buff. No, this way! Go this way! Thank you. Jesus. Making me work for it. Where are you guys? Let's have y'all go after Clan Eshin here. Trying to get this Lord. He's just running around with his head cut off like a chicken. Good job. Keep up the pressure. I think we're just trying to get these units in combat so we can break them. There we go. I already have read the Army books, the White Dwarfs, Citadel Journals, Forge World stuff, and 2nd edition Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay. Can you think of any other places to look for Warriors of Chaos lore? Nope, that's pretty much it. Yeah, Matthew Ross, the only thing I can think of that I would include on that is the big books. The big red books, which are like the large rule books. You should read those for 6th, 7th, and 8th edition. Because they tend to have little lore snippets that are unique just to them for some dumb reason. What's my favorite monster in Warhammer Fantasy? My favorite monster is probably the Carnosaur. Sage, thanks for coming by, man. Stay safe out there, man. Wash your hands. Dance of Death. Let's start getting followers and banners. Let's go for... How much do I have? I have 357. Let's take one of each. So let's get a follower and a banner. What do I still need? I still need to own another province. Okay. We will get that done here in just a hot minute. Okay, so what did we get? We got the Priest of Star Chambers. That's not a bad one. And then we got the Sign of the Coiled one. Ooh. I do like missile damage. It gives me good feelings. You thought I would have said Troglodyte? I do like the Troglodyte a lot, but I am more partial to the Carnosaur. But that's more because that's probably because the Troglodyte has sucked for so many years that, like, on a deep, fundamental level, I just can't like it that much because it's just always been bad, you know? So it's flat, it's base damage, not AP damage. Let's put it on our skirmishers for now. Okay, we got the old one trove. I'm not really interested in the horned one mount right now. Let's just grab both of those. For you, give me Let's go survivalist. And let's get another random follower. Dang, I got the same one we already had. That's a bummer.
Sotek.
And I can't give it to him. Blech. Yeah, I know, the Troglodon's actually good in Age of Sigmar now. It's wild. Never thought those words would leave my mouth, that it's actually good now. Complete a ritual, destroy Clan Fester. That will be our next objective. And they're way the hell over there. Let's get marching. I believe that's Clan Fester's last settlement, so. Why do I like Warhammer Fantasy more than other worlds? I would say the reason that I like Warhammer Fantasy the most is due to A, the sheer variety of, like, the sheer number of races, and then B, the fact that it's based around our actual world's history. What's a Troglodon? A Troglodon is a twin-tailed monster that has a lot in common with the minions of Sotek. So it's a dinosaur that has twin tails. It's blind, which actually makes it really scary. It's also very, very poisonous. And the thing that it does that's really nasty is it spits acid. And the way the Troglodon hunts you is it has these whiskers that are really sensitive to sound, right? And when vibrations are moving through the air and they activate the whiskers of the Troglodon, it'll spit acid at wherever it's detecting vibrations. And the acid is so corrosive and painful that if it hits you, it causes the victims to scream. And the Troglodon uses your screams to hunt you and eat you. It's terrifying. It's like, it's a very high horror movie caliber monster, and I love it. It is a great monster. Don't get me wrong. Like, the Troglodon is definitely in my probably top 10. Those storm vermin? That's cute. I'm gonna laugh as I just smash their armor to bits. Whoa. Let's ease up on the friendly fire, okay? And thank you. Let's lower melee attack. Move up the javelin line. Oh gosh, that's like a full scary army. God, I fucking hate the Warlock Master. That spell is so strong, it's just dumb. Let's make sure he doesn't come back. Alright, so let's get this enemy army completely shattered, and then we can organize ourselves against the next wave. Okay, he's shattered. Don't need to worry about that anymore then. Alright. Let's do this. Reform the line! Reform the line! Salamanders, let's eat those rat ogres. Javelins! These rat ogres are about to have a real bad day. Oh, great. They have another guy with Warp Lightning. My favorite. Alright, let's go get involved. Let's summon a Manticore. Throw down a wave of serpents. Ranged units, let's focus the Night Runners. Oh, it's an engineer. Okay. That's a little easier to handle. I want you, after that. Spread out. I think we got him. Alright, salamanders, it's melee time. Let's go. Let's chase down as much as we can. Yeah, let's get that Lord. I want him out of here. Biggest traitor of the Empire? Ooh, that's a tough one. Biggest traitor. I don't know if there's one that sticks out to me in particular. I mean, the Empire... Ah, you know what? Boris Goldgather. Boris Goldgather, I would say, was the biggest traitor. Which he was an emperor. He was just a really bad one. He was a very evil, greedy man. If we could kill that Warlock Engineer, I would be so happy. Okay, good. Biggest traitor is Archaon? Oh, yeah, I guess that's technically true. Yeah, I guess Archaon would be the biggest traitor in that sense. Azazel? Ah, I think Archaon did worse than Azazel did. Azazel was pretty douchey, though. Alright, that hurt, but we endured, so that's good. How do I feel about the Fangs of Sotek? I think lore-wise, the Fangs of Sotek are my favorite Age of Sigmar formation. Like, the Starborn, I think, are generally less interesting than the Coalesced, but the Fangs of Sotek are very, very interesting. The fact that they live in the free cities, I absolutely love that. And the fact that they also have secret murder cults that are... And I will say, probably my favorite reveal in the new Seraphon book is that Sotek is back to being a god that the Lizardmen actively worship. He's no longer just a constellation. Oh, he's coming outside. What a gentleman. Any opinions on the Slaves to Darkness Sotek? They're awesome. Slaves to Darkness competitively are one of the strongest factions in the game right now, and it's just because the sheer amount of variety they have when choosing like their units and what rules they have is nuts. Because if you want to build an army that's just around a specific god, you totally can. And it makes them really, really strong. And you can also, it's also a book worth getting because if you play any of the god-specific factions, you can run a, like, Slaves to Darkness army, but use, use one of the other books to get really, really strong armies. So, like, the tournament that I went to, about a month and a half ago, the tournament I went to a month and a half ago, one of the two undefeated players was one of the 2 undefeated players was technically he was playing Blades of Corn, but in actuality he was playing like in reality he was playing Slaves to Darkness. But what he did was that he was playing Slaves to Darkness using the rules from the Blades of Corn book, and it made like a freakishly powerful army. It was very, very cool. Start getting rid of all this garbage. How much time do you got left? Oh yeah, you're doing fine. Wait, are you almost done, or are you like... Oh, well, he rampaged, so never mind. Kill him. Or shatter him at least, yeah. Actually, no, let's go ahead and dedicate a unit to actually make sure he's dead. That was a little rude. God, this army is all shooting. It's so garbage. Like, in that I hate it. Not as in, like, it's weak or something. Ah, they got him. Nice. Throw down this so they get their movement speed gets nerfed. Actually gives me a chance to catch these units. I hate gutter runners. Gutter runners give me like an aneurysm every time I have to fight them. Infuriating unit. All they do is run away like just a bunch of bastards. Maximize our damage. If we could get rid of this catapult, that would make me feel a lot better, but yeah, it looks like they're gonna get away. Blech. Alex Snyder's Dark World. I'm doing great, man. Thanks for asking. I hope you're doing well as well. The Sage Pilgrim, thanks so much for the $5 donation, man. No comment, but thanks. And Gotzer, thanks earlier for the 1,000 CRC, man. I did respond to your comment, but I did not thank you for the tip. Any and all tips are appreciated. Especially these days. Ladies to the party, how are the Nuzlocke rules? You'll find them in the description. Move any character to Chakwa. You got it. There's so few units still defending. Okay, let's wait. Let's wait for one more set of towers, and then we'll take the city. Alright, so this will let me get Arcane Conduit, and then... let's grab Amber Spear, just so I have it. Another point in Survivalist. How are we doing on Sacrifices? Give me another banner. Shroud of Chakwa gives magic damage. That's good against Plague Monks. And Tomb Kings, which we will have to fight Tomb Kings soon. Hey, Redman5252. You want peace? Oh, you don't get peace. Sorry, son. Not happening. Okay, we need to take this turn, because we're about to have a rebellion. Let's combine a few units, actually. So let's combine all of the skink units. Let's combine the red-crested skinks. And then let's combine a couple of these. There we go. And then let's give magic damage to... Let's give magic damage to the red-crested cohort. You got any idea when the next DLC is coming out? John, from all metrics that I have, which are completely unfounded, but are based on my personal observations, I would say we're probably looking at a late April release. Hopefully. What do I know about the Lost City of the Old Ones and the Hinterlands of Koresh? So the only thing we know for a fact about the Lost City of the Old Ones is that it is one of the most... We know that it is a very profound and deeply important religious center to the Lizardmen, but the only character who has passed through the Lost City of the Old Ones in living memory is Oxiodal, who is the Chameleon Skink special character. He passed through the Lost City of the Old Ones on his journey back to Lustria from the Realm of Chaos. But we don't know what he saw there. We just know that he passed through it. Because he's that much of a badass. Alright. It's time to conquer this city. Salamanders are I actually tend to find are pretty good for attacking walls because they shoot in arcs, which is always nice. Let's walk y'all this way. Tehenhuain, let's summon a Manticore. Millions. And I'm just gonna send him right at the wall. Get him! Whoop. Oh, I miscast. That sucks. More Manticores. guys on the walls. Let's send the fresh mana core back at the catapult. Just get rid of this unit. Skinks, up the ladders, please. Let's get that catapult offline. Do I have a special relationship with the Prophet of Sotek since my name is familiar to it? I mean, he's my favorite character. I don't know what you mean. Like, I don't have like a... He's my favorite character, and I played him a lot growing up in like tabletop and stuff. Like Tehenhuain has been my boy for like... Oh god, I started playing Warhammer when I was 10 years old. So, hopefully that answers that. It's been a long relationship. Let's Amber Spear this asshole. I'll show you a ranged weapon. Boom! That's great. I'd say he felt that one. You would like to see another dwarf sub-faction? Dude, I'm waiting for Karak Azul to be playable. Karak Azul needs to be playable. They have such a good start position for dwarves. And I need Thoric Ironbrow. Ooh, excuse me. What do Slaanesh mutations look like? They're very cosmetic. Things like glowing fur or... Oh gosh. Tell you what. Who asked that? Goatser. Goatser, you can... So if you go on Google, supposedly, not that I would encourage you to do this, but supposedly, according to myth, wink, if you go to Google and you Google something called the Tome of Corruption, you can find free copies of a very, very old book called the Tome of Corruption, and read it. And the Tome of Corruption is literally all about has like a whole set of pages introduced that introduces all the different kinds of mutations you can get, and it even breaks it down by god. So if you would like to have that information, I have heard legends tell that that is a good place to look. Not that I would ever encourage you guys to pirate or otherwise go to parts of the internet and look for weird info like that. I would never do that. Ever, ever. Damn it! Of course they came out over here. No, they can't come out where I'm actually defending. They have to come out frickin' halfway across the damn continent. Frickin' pirates. Yeah, we could probably win this. We've got Saurus. Think it's on the Warhammer wiki? Oh, well, you might be able to find it on the wiki as well. But the biggest things for Slaanesh are like crab claws, pinchers, tentacles, musk, so like letting out scents that like mess with people's senses, sensory, things, nudity, additional arms. Those are probably the big ones that come to mind. Prehensile tails, extra long tongues are a big thing for Slaanesh. Poison is pretty big for Slaanesh, types of poison. If I charge them, will they run away? Yes, they will. Okay. Let's bring our swords in like this. Oh, these guys have such a cool color scheme. I love that, like, dark purple. That's great. Ooh, they actually got me in the rear there. Can we move around him so we're attacking from all directions? Please, thank you. I do wish the AI was better about automatically wrapping around. I don't see us winning this, but we'll try. This guy is holding out annoyingly well. I wish we had regular Saurus instead of Spear Saurus. I'm just gonna have speed up time. We're gonna lose this city, probably, but that's okay. We'll do as much damage as we can. Oh, this unit rallied. That could actually be pretty useful. If we get a nice fat rear charge here. Ah, kadoosh. Man, I really wish I still had jungle swarms. If I still had jungle swarms, this would actually be really, really easy. He's so low. You know what's a rule set that I kind of wish they would introduce to make certain armies stronger that actually match them in lore? I wish they would add in a rule set, like a unique rule that certain units could get that would allow them to have no penalties for like their stats or their leadership when they're being attacked in the flank and from the rear. I would love to see that on like maybe Iron Breakers and Hammers, like the dwarf really high tier units, in addition to like Bastillodons traditionally had that, a rule like that in tabletop, stuff like that. That'd be a really cool rule they should add. Okay, oh, there are dwarves here. Give me... Let's go ahead and do 2 points in thick-skinned. Make Tehenhuain nice and tanky. Let's get Gorilla Fighter. And that'll be it for the moment. I don't really feel like doing the Rite of Ferocity. Yeah, let's go ahead and get Kroxigors. Kroxigors are best boys when teamed up with skinks. That is a canonical fact. What do you want? Techless. Trade agreement? Yeah, that's fine. Techless is not on my shit list for the moment. I'd like to see skinks riding Kodals. Kodals would be kind of cool. I am very tempted to attack Khalida, but we won't do that just yet. Okay, let's go out to about here. Actually, let's just kind of go ahead and get in his face. Don't want to ambush? Yeah, let's go ahead and ambush. Maybe we'll catch him trying to move past me. Yeah, let's do that. Well, I could see Kodals being a monster that you could also take as a mount for like skink priests. That would be a cool way to do that. God, he's just recruited like just a ton of garbage units. All right, let's do this. Oh, okay, we're gonna win this handedly. Let's give missile damage bonus to the Pahak Sentinels. I'm really tempted to auto-resolve it, but I'm worried if I auto-resolve, it's gonna, like, kill the Red-Crested, the cohort of Sotek, and I'd really like to keep them for as long as possible. So let's go ahead and fight it. Tic-Tac-Toe deserves a Codal. Tic-Tac-Toe! I will say, I do wish that Tic-Tac-Toe, I wish they had upgraded Zwup to being a Ripperdactyl instead of a Pterodon, because they would make a lot more sense, because he's like a melee-based character. The problem is when they introduced Tic-Tac-Toe in 7th edition, Ripperdactyls didn't exist yet. What are Codals? Codals are like they're kind of like the natural guardians of the jungle. They're you know what Quetzalcoatl, the like Aztecian god, the feathered serpent? That's basically what they're based on. So they're kind of like dragons, but instead of dragons, they are serpents that are covered with feathers, and they're very, very magically powerful. They have like a lot of magic. And their whole spiel is that they're the defenders of the natural order. So they fight alongside the lizardmen frequently. And some priests have used them as mounts in artwork. Let her rip! Oops. Let's just nuke melee defense. Just get rid of this unit. It's super annoying. Oh, there's more? Okay, let's just pull y'all back. Skinks are like the worst thing for the Bahawk Sentinels to go up against. Just because of the sheer number of attacks. Let's get a Manticore to deal with the Slann. Give me that plaque of dominion! Gimme, 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 gimme! There we go. Alright, let's send in the Pterodons to clean up some fleeing units. That was rude. What are you doing, you big goof? Wow, that Manticore has done jack shit to that Slann. That is embarrassing. The only thing I could think is maybe there was a unit that got in there and was messing with them. So many fucking skinks. Jesus Christ. Kill the toad! Kill that fat jerk. The last thing I want to deal with is a freaking Slann. What difficulty is this? This is the second highest difficulty, which has, like, new names now. Because I am playing on the Proving Grounds beta, for anyone that is not aware. Hey, Hugh, what's up, man? Moonlit Fairy, that's funny. Yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and loot and occupy. Because I do want them sweet, sweet sacrifices. We're guaranteed a rebellion, and there's nothing I can really do about that, so we'll just deal with it. Okay, he escaped, which is annoying as hell, but we'll deal with it. I need more basic skates. I bet the rebellion's... Yep, it's gonna be on the other side. Fuck me. Alright. We're just gonna be playing whack-a-mole in this province. Watch! Here they come! Yep. Oh, God. Alright, I'm not even gonna bother with this settlement for half a second. Because every time I take a new settlement, it's gonna cause problems. And this is literally never gonna end. Oh, the Sun Sentinels died. Sucks. That's like an entire quest line I don't get to do now. Let's actually get, like, this settlement secure, and then we'll worry about the other one. Okay, get that final point for Survivalist. Let's upgrade this settlement. And then let me hop back to my... Oh, wait, I don't have enough finances to do that just yet. Sotek, what do I think about certain ogres worshipping the Stegodons as idols of Gork and Warka? Oh, Ethan, I thought that was hysterical. Yeah, I thought that was really, really funny, actually. The ogres just following around the Stegodons to worship them. That was... I genuinely thought that was really funny. Just keep saving. What do you want, woman? Sorry, no. I have to kill you to take over this province. Which sucks. I will say, I hate where they put Tehenhuain in this game. In the Vortex campaign. I hate it so much. Like, Khalida is the only other character in Warhammer Fantasy, of all of Warhammer Fantasy, who worships a serpent god. So you feel like if any two characters would probably get along, it would be Tehenhuain and Khalida. And then Creative Assembly just comes out of frickin' left field and is like, oh, bitch, they're gonna fight. And it's like, why would you do that? Why would you do that, Creative Assembly? Why would you take a perfectly good, reasonable, well-crafted situation and just dunk on it like a bunch of jerks? I hate it. Get on my settlement. Alright, we have a rank 2 settlement here now, and we've got a garrison coming in. Ancient Cunning. Give me Fervent. I like being able to deal with public order problems before they become a problem. Give me Gutter Fighter. Gonna be a little more melee oriented. Okay, we are gonna have a rebellion, so let's go ahead and do that so I can get Serpent Swarms. And let's get armor. And then let's get leadership. That way we can kill this rebellion before it gets off the ground. Or at least until I can get over there myself. Can I explain in a little bit of depth my new favorite sub-faction for the Seraphon slash... Yeah, so generally the explanation, let's release captives. So the big, so the way I would explain my new favorite subfaction is that essentially they are, so the Fangs of Sotek, story-wise, are my favorite new subfaction. And the reason is that, A, they're Sotek themed, which is brownie points if you're dealing with me. And the biggest things about it are, A, they move Sotek back to being a god, because in the first edition AOS, when they introduced Sotek, he was a constellation or a god beast, but he was not a god. Like, there was a difference there. Now he's back to being like a super mysterious entity, which not only is he a god, but he's a god that those lizardmen factions are sacrificing to. So the skinks have gotten back, and the lizardmen, so the skinks and the saurus and all the other guys have gotten back into the process of, they capture people and are, Lokir, you better mind your space there, buddy. They've gotten back into the process of capturing and sacrificing people. But the really, really funny part of it is that the lizardmen know everyone's gonna freak out if they find out they've been sacrificing people. So whenever they kill and sacrifice people, the Seraphon have been blaming it on the Daughters of Cain, who are, you know, the Cainite faction, who are also an Order faction. So they're tolerated, but people don't like them. Sure, I'll employ the ritual to buff my armies for a little bit of vampiric corruption. Ooh, I kind of want to deal with this giant army before they lay siege to everything. Yeah, let's go deal with them first. So, but yeah, so the Seraphon, they've been murdering people in cold blood. Like, the Seraphon have been kidnapping people, taking them to secret chambers, sacrificing them old Warhammer Fantasy style. So they're cutting open their chests and ripping their hearts out. And then they've been fucking, like, just blaming it on the Dark Elves. They're like, oh man, those Dark Elves are just the worst, right? Like, killing everybody and all that stuff. And the Dark Elves have been like, wait. Hold on a second, we don't kill people like that. Like, yeah, we kill people, but we don't, like, there's all these weird sacrificial symbols that we don't use. And everyone's like, yeah, sure. So, that to me is really funny, that the Seraphon are actually capable of shenanigans now. Hold my vision, yes. The next thing that they did that was pretty funny was, or other really funny things that they've introduced are, I'll come back to that in a second, but like, so one thing that they talked about was that the Stegodons, which, you know, Stegodons are really big, scary monsters who have the ability, which Stegodons, a lot of people don't necessarily know this, but Stegodons are omnivorous. So Stegodons can, they don't just eat, do I want Promises of Reconstruction or Fanatic? Pretty sure I'm gonna go Fanatic. What do I get for this? Magic, upkeep production, casualty replenishment, and then offerings per turn. Yeah, I prefer Fanatic. And then give me that Disciples of Sotek. Oh baby. Alright. And then we're going to lay siege. He's actually got a pretty tasty army. Like, it's actually pretty decent. Good thing I just got a massive armor buff on my entire army. And I have all these sacrificial buffs. And I have vampiric buffs. Eat your heart out, Tomb Kings. Any other buffs I could activate right now? Casualty replenishment, but that would not help me. Let's see if I can get a good follower. Oh, that one's awesome. Yes, that's so good. Look at that. Plus 15 diplomacy with all the good guys. Oh, that is great. I love that. The Consul of Caliph. That's a good one. But anyway, so Stegodons, you know, being omnivorous big old boys, are pretty prone to just eating anything they can get their big old stompy paws on. So a bunch of ogres have started following Stegodons around, and the Stegodons will go, you know, Stegodons will go on these rampages where they basically run over everything in front of them. and they run over everything in front of them, and they don't eat everything. They just eat. Stegodons tend to eat as they walk, so Stegodons virtually never stop moving. They just keep plowing forwards and eating as they go. So what these ogre tribes have started doing is all of these ogre tribes have started following the Stegodons around so that they can eat whatever the Stegodons don't eat. And if the Stegodons get involved in a big fight, the ogre mod tribes will actually join the fight to protect the Stegodon, because they think the Stegodon is literally an avatar of Gorka Morka. So it's noticeable that it's not the Frost Riders. It's just the infantry ogres, so like the classic mod tribes. But it's really fucking funny, because you just have all these ogres running around worshipping this Stegodon that doesn't even realize they're there, because it's too busy like doing its own thing, and the ogres are like, clearly this is a god. Just follow him around and eat all the scraps, because he leaves behind a lot of scraps. And I love it. I love it so much. But going back to earlier, some people were asking why the Fangs of Sotek are my favorite faction. The other big reason for me is that they are actually politically involved in Age of Sigmar. So, like, the free cities have entire districts dedicated to the skinks, and the skinks are, like, working as artisans and politicians and negotiators and, like, all this other stuff. And they've gone back to how it talks about in Warhammer Fantasy, skinks were notorious for learning other languages, and they've gone back to that. So the skinks are now back to being like actual parts of the world, and it's just awesome and great. I love it. Let's kill some tomb boys. Come in right over here. Let's bring our pterodons in to harass the tomb guard. Salamanders, open fire. Okay, these are tomb guards, so let's send Tehenhuain and the Red-Crested Skinks. Look out! Look out! Look out! Look out! Look out! Scorpions! Scorpions! Well, time for my own counterplay. Snakes! Kroxigors, Daddy needs you. Okay, we're gonna fly the Pahak Sentinels right overhead. And face drop! Beautiful. You're no match, Khalida. Okay, Khalida's dead. Let's have you guys go support over here. More snakes. Oh, gosh. Kill Do Shopti! Kill Do Shopti! Physical resistance buff! I got knocked over. I said physical resistance buff! There we go. Ignore them, let's move. We'll let bring the Kroxigor over this way. Skinks, I want you to support on this flank. Let's get you involved in this fight. Let's have the pterodons charge into combat over here. Summon a manticore. No, Sally's. Let's aim more that way. Let's have you take out this unit. Okay, let's bring Tehenhuain to deal with this punk. Snakes! I love so much that we actually got jungle swarms in this game. Oh, well, that did it. Oh gosh, it hurts. Wow, those units of skeleton warriors just got deleted. Oh no, they summoned scorpions. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Ah, I can't control them, they're rampaging. Oh, that was actually a really good play by the AI. Cohort of Sotek, run away! Skanks, to battle! Yeah, I don't have control of any of my units. There we go. Code of Sotek. Pull back. I don't want y'all to die. Just retreat. Well, that's the end of Kalita. Daniel Martin, that would be hilarious. That would be a very, very good rogue army. Just like all the fire. I've been wanting to ask this. Great Scholar says, what is the most affordable army to get into, not counting Stormcast? Ogres. Ogres are probably the cheapest army to play on tabletop, just because you need so few models to effectively do it. I will sack. I probably shouldn't have done that. Okay, no, we're safe. Okay. I was like, oh, if Nakai goes after us, he's probably going to take it, and then we're going to have to fight him. That would suck. Let's take strike now, so we can counteract that. Oh, we got a Blessed Carnosaur? Okay, so time to upgrade the Sacred Plaque by taking a province. So now we've unlocked this one, which is just that we are friendlier with lizardmen, but all the Skaven hate us. Cool. Let's get you on a pterodon. Even though I'm probably going to move you to a stegodon as soon as I get the chance. Yes, Night Forest, Daddy needs... I don't think I want to get that yet. I think I'll save up to upgrade to a Holy Ziggurat. How do I upgrade the next thing? Which of you unlocks new tiers? Here we go. Tier 3, I have to build a Blood Shrine. Perform 5, just any 5 sacrifices for tier 4. Okay. So any 5. Let's go, let's do one of each of these. So let's get a follower. Astronomer, that's not that good. And then a banner. Oh, that's pretty good. Totem of the Spitting Viper, poisoned attacks. That's not bad. Ah, man, another thing they need to fix about Tehenhuain that I'm going to write down is his followers are lords only, which sucks. Alright. Oh, we got the Potion of Toughness on Tehenhuain? Well, that's pretty sexy. Okay. Which faction is Bretonia's public enemy #1? Bretonia's probably #1 enemy historically would probably be I'd probably say the Greenskins. Greenskins or Vampire Counts are their biggest baddies. Oh no, we're totally gonna sacrifice Dark Elves. As if I give a crap. Alright, so now I can worry about expanding beyond this point, and I think we're going to go this way. So we can start fighting with Kroak. Upgrade our capital. Alright, things seem relatively stable right now. How's everybody doing, by the way? Y'all okay? Staying safe? All that jazz? Clan Scryer and Pestilence have formed together. Interesting. Don't want to waste money on that. No. No. Save up. How would I split between dwarf traditionalists and dwarves who want new tech to be researched? World 777, do you mean like, how do you mean split? Like characters?
Make your proposal.
Hey, what's up, dwarves? We should be bros.
So make it quick.
How about...
Yes.
Because I like you guys more than the elves, to be honest. Because I know the elves are going to backstab me eventually.
What do you seek?
Can I afford that Carnosaur? I could. But I think I'd rather have more skinks, to be honest. Oh my gosh, recruiting is so expensive. Oh, this just makes my recruited units better. But it costs 2,000 gold. Oh wow, this makes them a lot cheaper. So let's do that. And let's go ahead and perform that. That way I can just get like super skinks. And let's take Astromancy stance. Do halflings really do weed? Yes. Smoking, tobacco, all that kind of stuff is like a massive part of halfling culture. It's like where they get all their income. Oh wait, no, I'm trying to recruit. Oh, so expensive. Well, I can get gold chevron blowpipe skinks though. Yeah, I'll take that. Actually, let's attack this place so I can get some money. Fight me! I mean, is there a way for dwarves to split technology in terms of Total War Warhammer 2? You mean, like, do certain characters favor... Prophecy of Eradication and Tide of Sotek. Hey, thanks for the super chat tip, Eli. Who would you say hates each other the most among Skarsnik, Belegar, and Queek? Between the three of them, Skarsnik is by far the most hated by the other two. So, like, Belegar and Queek both hate Skarsnik more than they hate one another, if that makes sense. They despise Queek. And for good reason. Like, Queek is definitely a bastard. Or not Queek, Skarsnik. Skarsnik is just the worst, to be quite frank. And that settlement was worth $0. What's up, big man? Defensive Alliance? You got it. I thought I was being all cool attacking Zlonsek so I could get some money, and it was worth nothing. So let's go attack his other stuff. I don't want to take any more settlements until I can, like, afford stuff. So let's attack the Southern Sentinels. Give me money. Thank you. Let's march. Let's do Draftmaster and Geomantic Sustenance, so we can lower our upkeep here. So our upkeep is awfully expensive. This port's worth nothing. I do need a garrison building, though, as much as I hate paying for it. And the Golden Colossus is our other border, so we need to have good defensive structures. Hey, Pentomus, how you doing, man? I think you mean Scarsnake is just the best. How old was Scarsnake and how big was he compared to other goblins? Scarsnake, when he died, or by the time of the end times, so when he functionally died, Scarsnake was about... He was in his upper... Scarsnake was probably like roughly 100 years old. Or at least definitely up in the late hundreds. I'd have to double check some timetable stuff. But he was old. Especially for a goblin. But the big things that he did, but compared to other goblins, he actually started off as a runt, which is the smallest caliber of goblin. But by the time that he took over Carrick 8 Peaks, Scarsnake was definitely one of the largest goblins. He wasn't as big as Grom ended up being, but he was definitely big. Okay, it looks like I need to go back to the Forgotten Isles, because there's about to be a rebellion. Yeah, by goblin standards, Scarsnake is very, very old. Yeah. How do night goblins beat Skaven when Skaven have better tech? Goblins have the best kind of technology, which is just being absolutely insane gits that have no respect whatsoever for self-preservation or matters of staying alive, like fanatics and squigs that scare Skaven to death because Skaven actually care about self-preservation. Yes, finally, money. If there's... Man, there are so many changes I want in this game. It hurts me. What do you want? Non-aggression? Nope, not for you, elves. You're gonna backstab me at some point. Military alliance. Sure. We do want Nakai to be our bro. Nakai's gonna yoink all that territory? That's fine. I don't mind the AI yoinking a lot of this territory, because honestly, they're probably gonna lose it. Because the AI can be very, very silly. Alright, we need to march our way towards the Forgotten Isles. Need to be back there ASAP. Because it's about to rebel. What would be worse? Captured by Norskins, Goblins, or Skaven? Skaven would be the worst to be captured by long-term, because they're more likely to keep you alive. Goblins would be the worst to be captured by, I think, in most circumstances, because your death would be awful, and would take a very long time. Norska, I think, would be the best case scenario between the three, because they're more likely to just sacrifice you to the Dark Gods and be done with it. Assuming you somehow manage to avoid getting your soul devoured, I would probably choose to be killed by Norskins. If I had to pick. Is this the beta? Yes. Hey, Pentimus! I'm really glad to hear that, man. So awesome to hear you enjoyed the Arcana video. Am I safe? Oh yeah, I'm fine, dude. Things are A-okay here. Alright, we can do the ritual. Let's go ahead and get that off the ground.
The ritual is underway, my lord. Be
Where
wary,
is
though,
thine
for
enemy?
while the vortex is weakened, the forces
Way up north. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about them for a bit.
Sotek.
Look at Khalid's faction trying to re-emerge. What a bunch of cuties. Come here, you silly goose. Can I get an F in chat for Khalid's faction? Okay, thanks. Lightning Strike, Renowned and Feared. Fleet-footed. Oh, Natural Camouflage. Yes. We a chameleon skink now, boys. Okay, let's upgrade the Golden Colossus. And then let's upgrade... Gosh damn it. I want this building, but I keep spending too much money. Which culture/factions are the top 3 in terms of monster hunting? The best factions when it comes to monster hunting would probably be... I'd say the best faction at monster hunting is probably Norska, followed by the Dark Elves. Ooh. Minus 10 income from all buildings. I'm not making any money from my buildings, so that's fine. Because I have not designed a good economy yet. That's okay, that's what the ocean is for. Trickster Shard? Meh. That was not a good one. Where do I want to go? The Skaven are fighting the Kai, which is fine. I'm really wanting to focus on just getting my economy kind of jump started. So let's just focus on some naval stuff for a hot minute. Oh, if ogres are included in that, then I would actually say ogres are the best at monster hunting, followed by Norska, followed by Dark Elves. That would probably be my list of who are the top 3 hunters. Oh man, Nakai's horde is infected? That sucks. He's almost assuredly gonna die. He's got the plague. Nakai got the coronavirus. Stay away. Poor bastard. Yes. Delete. Release captives. Ooh, that's really good. And we got money. Alright, let's march our way. Let's go back here. Here. No, here. Oh my God. There. Has Greasus ever eaten dragon? Yes. Absolutely. Alright, let's start getting our skink upgrades. Fighting wise. Oh gosh, it feels so good. Okay. Oh, you know what I need to do? Do I have any heroes available? No, I don't. Okay, let's just make... Well, we'll wait a hot second. Why not just get infected on purpose? Well, at least in this game, unfortunately, Clan Pestilence diseases do not grant you immunity once you have them. Yeah, you have to remember when it comes to raw wealth, Greasus Goldtooth is probably easily like one of, if not the wealthiest character in Warhammer Fantasy. So like, if there is a rare ingredient, even if he hasn't killed it personally, he has definitely eaten it. Yeah, give me the Amazon barbs. Get some Razor Dawns up in here. I need to perform more sacrifices. More sacrifices! Let's give me casualty replenishment for right now, since our army's a little beat up. Then give me serpent swarms. Then give me a new follower. The Prophet's Spawn Brother. Oh wow, that's actually really good. +5 leadership, army-wide. And that unlocks a new category. Oh, sweet! We can get our new Red-Crested Skink Chief soon. Okay, we'll save up for that. I want to become Greasus when I grow up. Yeah, right? Greasus is goals. Greasus is goals. What do I think? The Chaos Spawn Eating Ogre has a chance to be a Lord in Warhammer 3? The Chaos Spawn Eating Ogre. The Chaos Spawn Eating Ogre. I'm drawing a total blank on who that is. I know... I mean, I could see a Chaos Ogre being a Lord type for Ogres. That would be kind of a cool concept. Okay, it's time for us to start... Okay, we need public order. Actually, let's get the Saurus building here. Yes! Now give me money! I always pronounce this wrong. I don't know how to pronounce this properly, because that's... I don't think that's... Definitely not an English word, but... Fabulous? But whenever I see this building, the skink building, I always call it skink falafels. I love skink falafels. They're great. That needs to be a recipe. There's a banner you can get from sacrifices that adds -20% upkeep faction-wide. Damn. Do I think battle maps could have more terrain that affects the battle? Yes! Dude, Matthew. That would be like one of my biggest requests. To see at some point. Would be upgraded... terrain. To make it actually like Warhammer Tabletop, when terrain had special rules and was amazing. Immune to storm and reef attrition. Hot diggity damn. That's like one of the best lord traits to get. Run away. Yeah, that's what I thought, you little coward.
Honor to your ancestors.
It's just all spearmen. Yeah, I'll slap you. Favela. Okay, thank you. Favela. Got it. Which Lord's heroes do you think could defeat Wulfric in a duel? A fair amount of characters could beat Wulfric in a fight. Wulfric is strong. And Wulfric is skilled and strong for a human. And he does have the ability to insult people, so people who should not fight him can be, like, lured out by him, so he can kill them in a duel. But he's not... He relies purely on skill. Which is great, but it will not protect him against things that are, like, a lot faster than him. Like, notable elf duelists. Or things that are notably, like, super tanky or super strong. Like, he tends to rely pretty heavily on trying to enrage his opponents so that they are not fighting with their right minds. So he would... I actually think he would not do particularly well against many characters in Warhammer Fantasy. Pretty much any character that is, like, very difficult for him to kill would just be doomed. Or he would be doomed against. Like, he would not stand a realistic chance against them. Well, he has no shooting units, so this is probably going to be an absolute massacre. Do I think they'll bring back Queek as a Vermin Lord? For Age of Sigmar? Not officially, no. I don't think Games Workshop, I hate to say this because I don't like that it's true, Games Workshop does not give a rat's butt about old Warhammer Fantasy characters. They don't care. They absolutely do not care. And that's just the way it is. So, like, any characters that they have not brought up at this point, they are just not interested in talking about or updating. Because a lot of those characters should have already had mentions. You know, we should have seen Queek brought back as a Vermin Lord. Or Lord Kroak, Queek, and a lot of those, like, leader of faction characters could have been Vermin Lords, and they would have been really, really cool. It would have also been great to see them talk about, like, what happened to characters like Ikit Claw, who might still have been alive, or at least be, like, heavily influencing Skavendom in from the afterlife, you know, stuff like that. But they're just not really interested in doing that. Oh, Cyan, I had completely forgotten about that character. Is he in the Ogre book? I would have thought I'd remember a character like that, but maybe he's only mentioned very much in passing. Let's bring the Sentinels over and see if we can just get, like, a big old fat... Oh, look at these silly nerds coming around the flank. Kroxigors, go have fun. All these dudes are about to get absolutely shreked. Well, that was not the most accurate. Yeah, this is gonna be a massacre, my lord. And they already retreated, so we don't need to worry about running them down. Yeah, Skarsnik is an Age of Sigmar. Yeah, Skarsnik got turned into a moon. Skarsnik orbits the bad moon, which is hilarious. Okay, those Chaos armies should be pretty close now. Level 18. Almost in my Ancient of the Gods. Yeah, let's get fully upgraded Skirmisher. So our Skinks have beautiful stat lines. Look at that. Look at that beautiful 47-47. Mwah. And then let's complete our army. Let's get more Red-Crested Skinks. And then let's actually drop our Blowpipe Skink. Drop one of the Javelin units. And give me 2 Chameleons. That's what I'm talking about. Give me that Saurus building. And we almost have enough sacrifices for our next Lord. So that's good. That. Tehenhuain, you can have the Dawnstone for right now. Yeah, some of these are really good. Okay, give me that one. I don't need this one right now, so give me Prophet, Spawn's brother. A Chaos army is approaching us from the west? Uh-oh. Oh yeah, you're totally right. We should be okay. We have walls there. Yeah, we'll be fine. I can take down that hell cannon in like 2 milliseconds. Oh, stretch! Yeah, Black Feathers, yes, I also feel that. Do I think it's possible for them to bring back any Lisbon characters into the current lore for AOS that were not confirmed dead during the... Yeah, it's totally possible. But, oh, wait, I'm supposed to have walls. Why don't I have walls? Oh, no, I hadn't finished my walls yet. This could actually be kind of difficult. Shit. All right. Skinks, we have to poison a lot of people right now. Let's do a Saurus battle line. Maybe more on this side of things. Ooh, yeah, we're gonna need to kill that Hell Cannon very quickly. Who's leading this army? A Sorcerer Lord? Well, that's good at least. Hopefully he hasn't gotten any experience, so we can just kill him really fast. Okay, we're gonna need to be very careful. First thing I gotta do is Pterodon's gotta take out the Hell Cannon. So Pterodons, move forward. Skinks, we need to start harassing. Saurus, let's move up to here. Skinks, drop rocks. That did not do anything. Start throwing stuff. Stand ready. Let's bring you over here. Bring y'all around the sides. Yeah, y'all just need to... Oh god, fight! Pterodons, dive, dive, dive! Bring out the snakes. We need to get rid of these chaos spawn as quickly as we can. Yeah, good job, good job. Yeah, good, 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 good. Skinks come further. Awesome, we're luring away an entire Chaos Warrior unit. That's great. Fall back. Good job, chameleons. Let's come around this way. Let's pull our character back. Let's pull our cavalry back. Good job. Let's bring y'all around over here. Let's bring our skinks with blowpipes around the flanks. Wait, no, not you. You. I want y'all on them. I want y'all on them. Pterodons, let's focus them down. Fall back. Drop that. Come around the flank. Drop that. Come around the flank. You guys charge into there. You charge into there. Keep falling back. Okay, they're off their Hell Cannon for now, so I don't need to worry about that. Doing good, boys. Doing good. Okay, yep, let's get y'all around the flanks. Good job. Good job. Shoot them. That was... okay. Let's cold blood these guys so they keep fighting. Okay, good. They're dealt with. Y'all are... no, y'all are regular skinks. Where are my chameleons? There are my chameleons. Get over here. Okay, Pterodons, I want you to pursue theirs. Skinks, I want you over here. Skinks, fall back. Skinks, push forward. These skinks, let's start throwing javelins. We need to get our Lord on their Lord. Okay, good. We've broken this part of the army. That's great. I want y'all shooting into these guys. Skinks, mob him. Oh gosh, that ability takes like 6 million years. Oh gosh. Chameleon Skinks, help me kill this dude. I lied. Run interference. Okay, we're gonna have them kill these fleeing units. Oh gosh, we do not have a ton of Saurus left. No! Run! Keep moving, you dumb bastard. Come on. Okay, good job there. Let's go back to shooting. Focus these units. Bring you guys in. Oh gosh, I've got like a whole skink unit over there. Awesome! We got our Lord on him. Millions, fall back. Skinks, I need y'all to run interference. Millions, if you could help me against this Lord by poisoning him, that'd be great. Fall back. Okay, we need to get rid of this guy. No, not you, not you. This is gonna be close. Don't run into your own guys, you jerk. I need an unengaged unit. Bring y'all around this way. Snakes. Pursue him. God, he's so slow. He actually makes it possible for his own guys to like catch up and support him because of just how agonizingly slow he is. Oh, I've got pterodons. Get your asses over here. I don't have any more Saurus, though. Okay, we've almost gotten rid of this unit of halberds. At least these guys actually hit kind of hard. I want y'all to turn off fire at will and come chase the Lord. Okay, actually... Good job. Okay, y'all don't need to melee him, just shoot him. Let's try and not engage, actually. No. Turn off melee stance. Okay, he's dead. Great. Fight dirty! This is rough. If we can get these guys off of our Lord, we might be able to rally the situation a little bit. Try and get him out of there. Try and buy him some space. I need to get rid of the halberds. If I can get rid of the halberds, then I think the pterodons can actually get some effective dive bombs in. Alright, let's send in the chameleon skinks here. Whoa! Yeah, y'all need to be running. Keep fighting till we're out of ammo. Fight dirty or channel Skarsnik. Well, I mean, don't knock it if it works, right? These fucking halberd units, dude. Yay, he's back. No, don't flee! God damn it, you useless dumb bastard. Just get in a fat rear charge there. Come on, break! Break, you bastards! Okay, skinks charge. Charge, 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 charge. Yeah, good job. Pterodons, get in there! Oh, I forget Pterodons cause fear. Yeah, that's actually kind of a big deal. Yeah, don't fight. Just give them the runaround. Do not fight. Break! Break! Ugh, I wish Pterodons had AP melee attacks. And he broke. What a douche. Oh, awesome. They got rid of this unit, though. Good job. Get him out of here. Let's keep a respectful distance around these halberds. I don't want to pull my Pterodons out because I'm worried that they're going to break if I do that. Okay, so now what we've got to do is we've got to lure these units apart, which looks like it's already happening naturally, so that's great. We got to lure these groups apart and take out the halberds. Okay, their leadership is fine. So now I need my Saurus to help me deal with the halberd situation here. How dangerous are the forces of chaos? Pretty fucking dangerous. I mean, they are an apocalyptic force. Awesome job, skinks. Awesome job. Let's get your butts over here. Alright, now we just gotta sandwich this group of warriors between like 3 different units. And that should give us the ability to break them down. We don't want to fight them in the forest, though. Actually, let's run y'all... Yeah, let's run you up. Bring the Saurus back up this way. We want to lure them out of the forest. Good job, skinks. Keep giving them the runaround. That's right. Take the bait. Yeah. Yeah. Now! Wait, no. Whoa, 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 I said no. I said no! Do it now! Do it now! Yeah! Good job! Mop them up. Okay, Saurus, let's head this way. Skinks, bring him over here. Good job, guys. Good job. Yeah, run them down. Alright, let's lure them over to the Saurus. Don't break. You're fine. Calm down. Oh god, that's so many Chaos Warriors. Skink Sandwich, activate! Pincer move! Now! Dive! 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 Break him! Break him! What is the difference between... Yeah! Victory! Alright, mop him up. What's the difference between Warriors of Chaos and Chaos Demons as a faction? Well, Chaos Demons are purely demons. So they are monsters and entities of the warp, so they're all magical in nature. They're not actually physical beings. And all that jazz. Whereas Warriors of Chaos are all humans and monsters of the natural world who have either been mutated or given themselves over to the forces of chaos. Lore-wise, can lizardmen break? Yes. Lizardmen do have natural instincts in addition to their... they have... Oh, hey, what's up, Chaos? They have natural instincts in addition to their... in addition to their... What's the word I'm looking for? They're like lizardmen given abilities and skills and stuff. What are more fanatical? Plague monks, flagellants, witch elves, or slayers? I would say flagellants are probably the most fanatical because they do not require brain-altering chemicals or drugs to achieve their state of insanity. And they are super insane. Like, they chose that path. Willingly. Alright, Chaos is about to get dunked on here. We have an army hard geared to just ruin their A1 day. Alright, take out that hell cannon, kids. Yeah, we're gonna get some interference if we just sit here. That was rude. Open fire! I hate Marauder Horsemen. Let him go. Come, enter my stink pit. Gobble them up, boys. Gobble them up. Is there anything you feel the Total War Warhammer game does better than tabletop? Ugh. Better? Some of the characters have been better represented. I will say it's very refreshing to finally see Beastman and Skaven get a fresh coat of paint. But other than that, not really. No. I mean, battles feel more realistic and fun because it's live action, but that's probably the only thing I would really say. The Rite of Awakening, finally. Ah, gosh, what Slann do I want? What Slann do I want? I'm thinking fire or life. I think we're gonna go life. A Stegodon, don't mind if I do. Give me that big old bolt thrower. And goodbye. Awesome, we can get our red-crested skink chief. Zluxgor. And give me... probably Swift Rider, I'm thinking. McQuinchy's doing well. Let's get Slippery. I'm gonna... oh, I don't need to heal, do I? I guess I'll just hang out. Oh, I've got one more turn till I've got walls. But we have defeated him thoroughly, so we're in a good place now. More banners. Plus 10% range. That's pretty sexy. Alright, that's enough of that. Is there anything I want in this army that I don't have? I could get more Kroxigors, but I'm pretty happy. Well, we could probably use one more Kroxigor unit. Okay, let's drop Skinks with Javelins. I don't really need those anymore. And let's drop... oh, I could get Blessed Chameleon Skinks. Yeah, boy, hook me up. I don't really want a Pharaoh Carnosaur in this army. I guess I could save up for one more. Oh, I don't have the Weapon Crafter's commune. Dang it. Alright, just give me a unit of regular Skinks then. Awesome. Okay, that army is done for now. So now we can start looking towards getting a Red-Crested... I guess, do I want to get the Red-Crested Skink Lord? Oh, I forgot they don't have them separated by category in this. That's super annoying. Where is he? Defender of the Great Plan. I either want him or the Slann next. Any thoughts, chat? Should we go Slann or Red-Crested Skink next? Who is Lord Kroak? Lord Kroak is the Slann Lord that moved the continents. And he did a couple other random things. Okay, I'm seeing Red Skink on Twitch. How does a Nuzlocke work in Warhammer? Hello there, crafting Wither TGC. So for Nuzlocke, you only get one character of every category, and if they're dead, they're dead. Slann, Red-Crested Skink. I've got 2 and 2. Slann. I'm seeing more Slanns than Skinks right now. Should we bring out Lord Kroak? Nope. Oh wait, no. There's more Skinks. Oh, somebody changed their vote to Skink. Oh, but there's some more Slanns. I'll flip a coin. How about that? It looks pretty even right now. All right, on a heads, I'll get Lord Kroak. On a tails, I have to look up a Skink character. Heads. All right, so we're going Slann. Lord Kroak. Lord Kroak. All right. Cool beans. How do I have that red banner in combat? What red banner? Alright, Chaos has been defeated. So we are secure. Let's just start going up the magic tree. Alright, let's start pushing, I guess, against this stuff. I'd really like to get the dwarves under control. Savage orcs. I would really like to kill the savage orcs. I do not like savage orcs. Oh, you know what we're going to do? I'm going to send Paquinchi. Paquinchi is going to go to Chakwa. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. He's going to go there so we can get that checked off. Because it's going to take for freaking ever. Oh, wait, no. I can make a new Skink Chief. Okay, let's just do that instead. Perceptive. So we have to name you as well. Your name shall be... Itsy Bitsy. Itsy Bitsy is the Piranha Warrior. He is a legendary character from Lizardman history, even though he has a very goofy name. Have I ever tried the beginning of the End Times mod for Medieval 2? Yes. Instead of having your Protector of the Gods, Old Gods banner, it looks red in battle. I don't know. I mean, maybe because of the faction I'm playing with, that's the only thing I can think of. I honestly am not 100% sure what we're talking about, to be honest. Oh, where'd they go? Well, fuck. Oh, no, they're there. Okay. Oh, he didn't march. I want to try and get him before he marches. I want to, like, move really close to him. And hopefully attack him while he's unawares. Okay, you're going to Chakwa. Have fun invading the castle. Alright. Is Lord Kroak doing anything in Age of Sigmar? He is on life support. So he projects himself into battle. He's in charge of Kotal's Claw, which Kotal's Claw are a massive Saurus-based legion. They're mostly Saurus, but they have monsters and skinks and stuff. But they're mostly Saurus. But they're coalesced that live in the realm of beasts, and they've basically kind of gone feral. Because Lord Kroak isn't around directly controlling them anymore. But they're very, very awesome and scary. Oh, boy. It's Stompy Stomp time, chat. We've got the Stomps! And we're not even going to bother with the Immortal skill because of the rules we're using. We're not allowed to be Immortal. Let's get charge bonus. I guess I'll just do that. Give me casualty replenishment. What am I going to do with Slann Daddy? That's the real question. Money! Yes, please, God, give me more money. Let's get the Duskgate upgraded. And we will watch the little movie, because I do like the little movies. They're cute. What time is it? Oh my gosh, it's almost midnight. There goes the economy. Yeah, I know. Having 2 Stegadon characters, the economy is just like... Do I think Bretonnia will ever pop up in Age of Sigmar? I think a Bretonnian... how do I say this? I think a Bretonnian descendant will pop up in Age of Sigmar, yes. Enjoy the movie. I'll be right back.
The secrets upon the lost plaques were spoken, and the skies above Lustria cracked with power. Far below the heavens, under a forgotten temple, the ritual of prognostication roused an ancient relic priest. Who stirs my eternal vigilance? Rumbled the relic priest, as it revealed a dread prophecy. If the vortex of the Asa fails, demons unfettered will consume the world. Only the great warding can bolster the vortex, but the comet's wake has left it fragile. As the relic priest's eyes began to fade, it made mention of a lost key, the location of which would be revealed by 4 further rituals. The rituals would realign the Great Warding, and the key, when found, shall unlock the power to permanently restore the vortex. The task was clear. Find the sacred plaques and cast the rituals.
Okay, cool. So we did that. This guy is still pushing towards Chakwa, which is way the hell over there. What do I need for Lord Kroak? Move a character to Jodel. We'll get that on the way back. I guess I'm gonna start a war with somebody. How have I not made contact with him yet? Oh my god, my economy is just gone. It's so sad. I guess Lord Kroak is just gonna be in charge of defense for a little while. Whee! Oh, I can't quite make it. Trying to get the follower that gives me upkeep reduction. Let's see, which one of these do I want? We can get the Council of Caliph. Research rate. Poisoned attacks on a unit. Additional range. Casualty replenishment and casualty replenishment. Cool. I'm not going to recruit any other new units just yet because they're all too expensive. Oh wait, I can put that on a hero instead. Okay, let's do that. So you can have that guy. Do I know about Pathfinder? I'm familiar with the name, and I know it's a video game. That's about it. Wonder if there was a Lizardman character named Tequila? Probably. Why is Luther Huss so strong? Oh, because he's got faith. And faith is a powerful weapon if you know how to wield it in Warhammer Fantasy. Because it literally gives you god tier skills. I'm here to take your shit. I love the way he rolls his R's. It's so great. Alright. I guess we need to start preparing to go to war with Techless.
Well, lizard man, what brings you forth?
No more trade agreement. Get out of my house. I see you pissing off the dwarves and just being a generally bad neighbor. Mr. Rogers would be ashamed of you. You're a bad neighbor. Techless. You should do a Pokemon Nuzlocke run? Might in the near future. I do enjoy that. We've encountered Itza, finally. Hi, what's a Nuzlocke? Check the description. You will find all of the answers you seek. Faith can move mountains and Mazda is better at it. Well, you have to remember that in Warhammer Fantasy, faith-based weapons / attacks are basically magic. Like, they follow the same rules as magic. So what's the proving grounds anyway? When you ask that, are you asking me what is the proving grounds beta? Or are you asking me what is proving grounds the concept based off of? Because I feel like those are two different answers. Okay, he's almost a Chakwa. Let's punch him in the face! He has walls! So I shall build towers. I don't want to use the Rite of Sotek, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to use it for 10 and 1. Okay, I'm just going to put him here, and we're going to leave him in channeling stance, so he has a... Hopefully he'll get the trait for being in that. Oh, is he coming out? Oh my god. Look at this army. I don't want to fight this and the garrison. So I will fall back for now. Hopefully he'll follow me. No, he didn't. Oh, but he marched to come after me? Oh, he's going to regret that. Pathfinder was D&D for crackheads? It's funny. Are we there yet? No, we're in Quetzal. We're almost there. There it is. Chakwa. We're nearly there. Hey, what's up, bro? Gorok just sounds like the angriest lizard boy. Oh, join me! Join me, Nakai! Yes! Oh, baby! Oh, baby! We got Nakai! Awesome. So, Nakai does count as a separate entity for Nuzlocke. So, until Nakai dies, we are... Look at the stuff he has! He has all of his items, and he has the Armor of Destiny, and he has the Fencer's Blade. What a Chad. Holy crap. And he's got some really weird skills, but that's okay. I forgive him. This Scar veteran of yours has got to go, unfortunately. I don't have the money for this right now. Okay, so Nakai is an option for us, but we are going to put him on the back burner for now. Let's go ahead and recruit our new Skink Chief character. Actually, let's get the Kroxigor Ancient to replace him. So we have to go with the top Kroxigor Ancient we see. So this is the first one. So this is the one we're taking. And then we're just going to immediately disband this army. Why can I not disband this guy? I guess because I just got him. You. Disband. I can't afford you right now. I'm sorry. I'll hire you later. Get rid of those items, because... I guess we'll hang on to this guy. We just need to move him closer. We'll send him to the Slann's army. Okay, our finances are close to being balanced. All is well. I require... Oh, I really want a scrying pool. Can I justify that financially, though? Yeah, I think I can. It's expensive, but whatever. Hello there, little sorceress. That's too far away from your settlement to receive aid. Goodbye. Okay, the good news is, though, we acquired a shitload of territory for that. Are races in Warhammer able to crossbreed? Not traditionally, no. Oh god, none of these have any buildings. Oh god! Okay, so the Chamber of Visions and home base here. Here, let's just focus on finances for now. I just need money. Oodles and oodles of money. Oh my gosh, there is so much I have to do now.
Aye. Let's hear what you aye.
Oh, come on, dwarves. Throw me a bone.
Agreed.
Thank you. Tehenhuain, report to the Southern Sentinels immediately. Okay, this is getting exciting. We're actually getting to some exciting parts of the map here. You should arrive in Chakwa this turn. Ah, damn it. That's next turn. Don't die. Slann Daddy, move to the Sentinels immediately. Okay, we're not going to piss off Techless for a little bit. We need Techless on our good side right now. Unassigned skill points. Oh, that's for this guy. Predatory Fighter is fine. And I want you to go join up with Slann Daddy as quick as you can. Alright, awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. We are getting shit done. Do Lizardmen have money? No. Like, Lizardmen have access to gold, and they use gold as a construction material, but they do not have concepts of wealth. They just put it in this game because your treasury kind of represents, like, the things you use to take care of stuff like that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, the public order is so bad. Fuck. Alright, so Tehenhuain can defend both of these places for a bit. That'll take care of itself. Forgotten Isles will take care of themselves, I say, and then I look and realize that is not true. The Sentinels are in great danger. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Just money. Money everywhere. Get on it. Oh gosh. Okay, let's save up our sacrifices so that the turn before all this shit hits the fan, we could just spam the button. Okay, we're gonna steal some stuff from the Kai, like the Armor of Destiny and War Drums. That's not that great for him. I do like the Plaque of Dominion. Oh, you know who the War Drums will be good for is the Slann. Because War Drums are an item that, as long as you're not in combat, they're, like, super duper good. I have a Mosquito Hawk in this room, and it is super fucking annoying. Oh yeah, he made it! Yeah, we finally got to Chakwa. Nice. Start trading with Techless again? I don't know if he's going to let me, but I'll try. Where is that Salty Sam going? No! Gorok! Sweet baby boy. I love that we got Nakai. That's great. And Vermintide 2 are the weak trash of Nurgle supposed to be... So the weakest enemies for the Nurgle category in Vermintide are Plague Zombies. Half-forward Red-Crested Skinks. Don't I have that? Yes, I do. Uh-huh. Oh, boy, you did not... Lokir, you done fucked up, son. You done... I'm gonna take pleasure in this. Ugh. Ugh. You done fucked the right up. This is my house. I need like a demented version of the Our House song from Toll House, or whatever it is, whatever that coffee company is that has that song. Except for it's just like a messed up version. It's Tehenhuain just like brutally murdering non-lizardmen people. Razordons, I want you to go around the flank. Actually, we'll send you this way. Blessed Kroxigors in the back, please. Pterodons over here. I'm gonna have to figure out how I want to organize this army, because I do not have enough slots for all the stuff that I want. Forward! How do Nurgle zombies differ from vampire ones? They're not actually undead. Nurgle plague zombies are not actually zombies in that they're not corpses. They're just people who are very, very, very sick. Skinks, let's go have fun. Rip. This is what you call a massacre. Who is still fighting? Oh, it's Lokir. I was like, there's some brave lad over here. Rest in pepperonis. Do I think they'll add Pestigors to Vermintide too? God, I hope so. I really would like to see Pestigors. If Franz were to actually meet Mazdamundi, would they have a military alliance? Franz? It would depend on how exactly they met. Franz is enough of a statesman that he would not have the initial, like, freak out that most people do when meeting the Lizardmen. I think he would actually be willing to try and negotiate with them once he realized that they are not a force of evil or once he realized they, like, weren't beastmen and all that stuff, I think he would actually willingly fight alongside them. But whether he could get the Lizardmen to calm down long enough to have that conversation, that's kind of a different question entirely, you know?
And what can the TWW do for you on this?
Oh, we got military access. Okay, great. I'm just gonna march my fat butt back over here then. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and military ally. It's give me money. Because I'm probably just going to absorb you anyway. Good boy, Gorok. Alright, your job is now to go to Chodol so we can wake up Lord Kroak. Because he's asleep. Which I have to perform one of these stupid ones. It's this one. I have to perform the rite of Chipotle. Blood shrines are so expensive. Okay. Oh! Oh gosh! Oh gosh! Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on a sec. That was goofy. Okay, that's actually probably a good. That's probably actually a good stopping point for today. I may or may not have accidentally just kicked a wire under my PC that may or may not have disconnected my monitor. Whoops. So I've got to fix that. But we've been streaming now for a good bit. Yeah, 3 hours. So far Nuzlocke's going well. Shit's gonna hit the fan probably in the next 20 or so turns once we actually start getting big invasions. And obviously we have to. I will say I am enjoying the patch quite a bit. So far the patch feels really good to me. The new beta, at least for this army. I have heard that the dwarves and mortal empires are pretty rough on this patch due to the changes to how economies work now and like how expensive recruiting and stuff is. But having no supply lines, so good. Supply lines I think is stupid as hell in fantasy. So I do want to thank you all so much for joining me tonight. It's been a lot of fun just hanging out. I think we're going to go ahead and call it there because I do have to finish writing my script for the video tomorrow and I have to record it. And so thanks again, everybody, for joining me. Special shout outs tonight to those of you who were so very generous as to tip. So thanks again to Eli Lopak, the Sage Pilgrim, Gotzer, and Kiro Haas for your support. I really, really appreciate it. And I hope you all had a great time and are enjoying the Nuzlocke concept. And I look forward to playing this some more. We'll probably play this campaign quite a bit in the nights to come. And go from there. So, yeah. Wait. Okay, yeah, y'all can hear me. Okay, cool. So, thanks again, everyone, for watching. Have a good night. Take care of yourselves. Wash your fucking hands. Wash your hands. Good 20-second washes. As often, like, multiple times a day. All that jazz. And if y'all, by the way, if y'all played Nuzlocke yourself for Total War Warhammer, let me know how it goes. Message me either on Twitter or on Discord. Like, just flag me. I would be really interested to know if y'all try it and if you have good or bad experiences with it. I wonder if there might be a way to like try and make it harder or something. Or maybe you should like have to name every unit. That way you're like, you care about your units and it's like genuinely sad when you lose them or something, but I don't know. Anyway, thanks guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'll give y'all some music for an outro and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys. He says as he then has to be like, where did I put everything? Oh god. Oh god. Where's the music? Where's the music?